This question is giving you a lot of information about one of the most basic geometry rules that we're going to need, the idea of vertical angles. Okay, so even without the picture, if they said angle 1 and angle 2 are vertical angles, and then they gave you the measure of angle 1, you should know that angle 2 is the same thing. So A is the answer here, right? Because what's happening? Well, we have a picture so we can look at it, but basically with vertical angles is you have lines meeting. It can be 2 lines, it could be 3 lines, it could be however many. The point is the lines that are the angles that are directly opposite each other, wherever those lines meet, are always going to be congruent. They're going to be equal. So if this is 72 degrees, this is 72 degrees. It's just the way it works. So this question really easy. There's literally no math involved. I would not have drawn anything on my scratch paper here. This is something that is just a definition. Now, if they wanted this angle here instead, I still probably wouldn't be using any scratch paper, but it is worthwhile talking about that rule because anytime we have a straight line, we have supplementary angles or a linear pair that add up to 180 degrees. So if we wanted to find x, we would have to take the 180 and minus the 72, and that's going to give us, here I would use the calculator, 180 minus 72 should be 108. Yes, it is, and that's the answer. So notice that is an answer, right? So like that is a little bit of a trap. If you are used to seeing other questions where they are asking for the kind of supplement to the one that they've given you, that is something you might just do automatically. But they gave us the picture, they told us they're vertical angles, there's no real reason you should ever do that. But other questions will kind of ask for this 108. So just be aware of that. And again, because if this is 108, this is 108. So which 72 was I using to do the subtraction? Doesn't matter. That's how vertical angles work because there's a straight line here, there's a straight line here, so we can make the supplementary angles in multiple different ways. So the point is there's 2 angle rules we can really kind of talk about just using this picture. Vertical angles across from each other are going to be equal, and when we have angles along a straight line, those are equal to 180 degrees. Neither of those geometry rules is given to us in the reference chart, but they're both really important to know for the SAT.